In the summer of 2023, Sony kind of shocked a lot of people with some new announcements, one of which was the PlayStation Q, or at least that was the code name at that point in time. Now, towards the end of summer 2023, we have more information, and I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed, including myself, who is a self-admitted PlayStation fanboy. So let's take a look at the information that Sony announced here today, as they are calling this the PlayStation Portal, and I understand a lot of people are going to call this the PSP because that's pretty much what this is. So one of the things they got right, pricing $200. I can't complain about that a whole lot. Now, looking at the overall layout and design, first and foremost, this better have Hall effect sensors in the sticks, because if this has traditional potentiometers for something like this, no, nay. Give me the good control sticks on here. Now, looking at the overall design, they're marketing this as a remote player. It doesn't have its own standalone games that you can put on it. You are required to be tethered to your PlayStation 5 all of the time. Now, this may be hackable. There's got to be some sort of operating system built into this so that it can connect to the PS5, but above and beyond that, what you have, you are completely reliant on cloud-based gaming connected to your PS5, and there's certain parts of that aren't going to work. We'll get into that more in a second. Now, this is also locked in at 1080p 60 FPS. Your eye will not likely be able to discern a whole lot of difference at 8 inches at 1080p 60 FPS versus 4K and maybe 30 FPS. So higher frame rate, lower resolution. I think that will be okay. It is, I believe, an OLED display on here too. Now, here's the interesting thing, and I'm going to read this right off of the PlayStation blog on screen here. The PlayStation Portal is the perfect device for gamers and households where they might need to share their living room TV or simply want to play PS5 games in another room of the house. PlayStation Portable will connect remotely to your PS5 over Wi-Fi, so you'll be able to swiftly jump from playing on your PS5 to your PlayStation Portal. PlayStation Portal can play supported games that are installed on your PS5 console and use the DualSense controller. It also includes a 3.5mm audio jack for wired audio, PSVR 2 games, which require the headset, and games that are streamed through the PlayStation Plus premium cloud services are not supported. So if you pay for PlayStation Plus Premium, you can't utilize the cloud streaming. This requires you to either own the discs to play physically or own the games digitally. So that really sucks. Now, 3.5mm audio jack, that's fine for wired headphones. But what's not fine is the fact that it has wireless communication built into it for headphones. Only Sony's headphones. You can't use generic headphones on this. So you can use the Pulse Elite wireless headset, the Pulse Explorer wireless earbuds. Those will work fine. But like if I want to use my Raycons, nope, it's not going to allow me to do that. It's one of those things, just irritates it's Bluetooth. This is Sony being just greedy. And I hate to use that term because I am a capitalist, but at the same time, this is BS. And they're calling it PlayStation Link, which is only on PlayStation. I'm sure that's the way that they're going to spin that, because the Pulse Elite and Pulse Explorer connect directly with the PlayStation Portal by leveraging this new wireless audio technology, PlayStation Link. This audio innovation delivers low latency, lossless audio with easy switching between multiple PlayStation Link hosts, such as PS5 with the USB adapter and PlayStation Portal. So you'll be able to connect to the PlayStation branded wireless earbuds, and that's it. That sucks. Sony, stop this. This is a bunch of crap, and I'm tired of you doing this. Above and beyond this, beyond this, it honestly just looks like they took an 8-inch tablet and cut a DualSense controller in half and put everything together. I mean, it's an uninspired looking design, really, and I don't know. I mean, Will it have stick drift? Who knows? I mean, this is one of those things, like I mentioned. Looking at this display here, I don't see an easy way to change out the sticks if they happen to drift. So what happens then, Sony? Are you pretty much saying, yeah, if it starts to drift, sorry about your luck? And that's unfortunately what my fear is. Now, the one thing I do have to say is pricing is not terrible. It's not great. I still would like to see this about $50 less than what it is, considering there's no onboard storage. $199 USD here in the USA, 219 euros, 199 pounds for the UK, and 29,980 yen. So pricing's not terrible on it, but it really could have been much, much better. Now, I mean, I love the PlayStation. I just do. I like the controllers. I like the first-party games. This, to me, it leaves me scratching my head because, here's the thing, is a lot of people have compared this to the Wii U gamepad. The thing the Wii U gamepad did is it augmented and added to your on-screen gameplay. Like Batman Arkham Asylum, your inventory was on the Wii U gamepad while you were playing the game up on your TV. Now, you still had the ability to play completely on the gamepad. There were some of the same limitations, but there was also some pretty unique benefits of the Wii U gamepad that I'm not seeing this address. Everything to me, the way that I'm looking at it, it's to play PS5 on this tablet with the DualSense grips on the side, and that's it. There's no discussion if you could connect via remote play if you're outside of your home network. That's still a very big concern for me. If you can do that, that's a win. That is something positive for this system. But it basically means if you're on a flight, these are useless unless you pay the exorbitant amount for Wi-Fi on a plane. And generally speaking, Wi-Fi on a plane sucks. I don't know about this. I mean, this is one of those... Sony loves their PlayStation ecosystem. They always have. But I just don't understand. This is a solution looking for a problem, and I don't know what problem this is solving. That a dedicated, a Vita 2 or a PSP 2 or anything along those lines could have done differently and better than what this does. I'm looking at the PlayStation blog here, and we don't have a lot of great looks at the product itself. I mean, you've got more looks at the curves and whatnot on the earphones on their teaser video, and you don't really have anything regarding, I want to see the back of this. I want to see what the back of the grips look like. I want to see the charge port location. I just want to see a 360-degree view of this. And looking at what they have on their website, it's basically just one big hero image showing, I can't remember the name of this game, the playground game that was free to all PS5 owners, fun. Astro's Playroom, that's what it is, Astro's Playroom. And it was a fun game. I enjoyed it, but looking at this is just, no, this just does not do it for me. The other thing that I find weird, there's a share button on here, so can you stream from this? I don't know. Does this have a built-in microphone? It doesn't say. So if you do want to stream, do you have to have their earbuds or their headset to be able to do so? I don't know. It'd be interesting. It'd be one of those things that you would just be streaming gameplay with no on-screen camera of the, whomever the player would be. About the only thing I look at this and I see that they got right is the price. $200 is okay. Again, not great, but okay. But I just overall, I don't understand. Everybody's looking when this was announced, we did our video, is this Sony's Nintendo Switch killer? They never said that. But is it what they're thinking internally? Is this what their thought process at going after the Switch market is? if that was their intent, I think it's failed miserably because, you don't have the onboard games. You have to be tethered all the time. You can't, even Nintendo now has opened it up where you can use any wireless Bluetooth headset to go ahead and listen to games on the Switch OLED, and Switch Lite. That does a lot better than this. It's got a proper D-pad. I'll give you that on the left control. It's a proper D-pad versus a ABXY button. It doesn't look like you can detach the controller grips like you can with Joy-Cons. So you are stuck in this mode forever, essentially. Is there a tabletop mode? I don't know. We still have more questions than answers. And I just look at this and I don't understand the customer base for this. I don't understand the appeal for this. Unless it's just one of those, because here's what I'm looking at. For $200, you can get a really nice, like 32 to 42 inch 4K smart TV that'll do 60 FPS. So that if someone wants the big screen TV in the living room, you can take. I don't get it. This hurts my heart and it hurts my head a little bit. And as a consumer, it's one of those that, no, I don't think so. I might pick one up just to review for the channel, but it's one of those things that after the review is done, I don't know that I would ever use it. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this. I think this is Sony's attempt. Sony has a history of trying to do really clever things, and sometimes you get the PlayStation 3 with the multi-core pain-in-the-ass system that programmers hated developing for. I can't even remember what that was called at this point, but let me know down in the comments. I don't remember what it was called. But I'm looking at this, and it just... I don't get it. I can get VR, and I understand why this is not compatible with VR, because, VR, you need to be tethered to the system. You can't... This wouldn't work for that. There's no direct indication either. It says that it has adaptive triggers, which is awesome. Haptic feedback, which is great. Does it have gyro controls? Because there are some games that still utilize gyro controls. Is that built into this? I'm really left scratching my head on this one. So let me know down in the comments what you think of the PlayStation Portal. And when I first saw the news, I'm like, they're bringing a new Portal game to the PlayStation? I never played the Portal series, so that's what I initially thought. I don't love the name. It's going to be a PSP. People are going to call it that, or a PSP2, or PS5V, or PS5P, or something along those lines. Yeah, I don't know. But if you want to check some of the other videos that we've done talking about some of the controllers and accessories for the PlayStation 5, I'll have those on screen right here for you to check out that make a lot more sense than this does here.